RKO the infamous NWO back with another video doing my WWE Over the Limit 2012 pay-per-view review, and it's a little different angle you're seeing. I'm recording this on my little laptop camera. You see the Undertaker plaques on top there. That's usually there all the time. You just don't see it on the regular camera. You see the Cookie Monster hat right there. Yes, yes, shit. Yes, shirt here with the Dolph Ziggler pink sunglasses here, and my Maple Leafs hat as usual. And let's get started with the show. As the show started off as on WWE.com, we had the pre-show match between Kane and Zack Ryder, and Kane ended up getting the victory over Zack Ryder. This feud been pretty much built up for almost 3 months, 4 months, and they ended it by having it on a pre-show on a pay-per-view. It's kind of sad how things turned out the way they were for Zack Ryder and Kane. And then they had a battle royal, a 20-man battle royal, where the winner will able to choose either facing Cody Rhodes or Santino Marella, and people just kept coming out and out. There was like 5 minutes left of the pay-per-view pre-show, and in my head I'm like, are they just gonna keep doing this and then start off the show with the battle royal? And that's what they did. And actually, William Regal got a huge pop, and Christian finally returned to action and won the battle royal and chose Santino Marella to have a match for the United States Champion later on, which would then lead to Cody Rhodes, because at the back Cody Rhodes was saying that he's glad that Christian chose Santino Marella and bring legitimacy back to the United States Championship. Christian overheard all this, and Christian changed his mind and said he will now having a match with Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship later tonight. So the first match on the card was, what was it? Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger, and this was a pretty good opening match for the pay-per-view. It got built up. Swagger and Ziggler looked pretty good in this match, I have to say, taking control of a lot of quick tags in this match. Pretty much dominating R-Truth, but R-Truth got the hot tag, and actually Swagger got the hot tag too on Ziggler, and Ziggler and Kofi went at it, and but Kofi got the best of Ziggler, and Kofi got the pin on Ziggler, which is surprising because they were in North Carolina, and actually R-Truth is from North Carolina, so if the thinking that if they were going to win, R-Truth was going to get the pin, but Kofi Kingston gets a pin on Ziggler to retain the tag team championships, which was a very fun opening match. Next matchup, we got the Divas match between Layla and Beth Phoenix, and this match seemed to have more time than I expected for a Divas match, and pretty much Beth Phoenix worked on that leg throughout the whole match, the injured leg of Layla, but Layla came back from adversity out of nowhere, getting that random neck breaker and getting the victory over Beth Phoenix. It was a pretty decent Divas match. Better than Kelly in a Divas match. Next up, we had the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus versus Chris Jericho versus Alberto Del Rio versus Randy Orton. And Randy Orton doesn't even look orange anymore. Randy Orton looks like he looks brown now. That's how much tan he has. Like that's how tanned he is now. He's not even orange, he's just brown. It's like he changed races. He's not even white. It's just horrible when you see like Jericho and Bertha Del Rio, and then you see Sheamus as like just pure white, and then you see Randy Orton, which is not even orange. He's brown now. It's just funny seeing the comparison in tan levels versus Sheamus and not a tan at all. But this match was actually a pretty fun Fatal 4-Way match. A lot of well, the match started off with Jericho and Orton beating up each other, and Del Rio and Sheamus facing off each other, which led to Sheamus and Orton going up against each other, and the crowd was like hyped up for this. But it wasn't meant to be, because Alberto Del Rio and Jericho pretty much helped like tag team and dominated this match until they turned on each other and they started beating up each other, which led to a lot of chaos throughout the whole entire match, back and forth with all the guys. Randy Orton got his moments with Sheamus when they finally got a face off. Jericho came in, interfered. Jericho got the lion walls of Jericho on, I believe, Orton. No, he did it twice on Sheamus, I believe. I think it was Sheamus and Orton got both walls of Jericho. But everyone, it seemed like Jericho, Orton, and Jericho and Orton seemed more likely to win this match than anyone else going through his mount. Del Rio didn't seem like he was gonna win this match a lot. He got the arm breaker once, but it wasn't meant to be when I can't remember who he got it on, but they didn't tap out. But the ending came when Sheamus got the white something move. I don't know. It was weird. I can't remember what they called it, but he got his new finishing move, I believe, what it was, and got the victory over Chris Jericho. So Sheamus pins Chris Jericho to retain the World Heavyweight Championship, which was a pretty fun match. Next up, we got the Brodus Clay match against Camacho with Hunico. No, sorry, that's a different match. It was Brodus Clay versus The Miz. The Miz came out saying, "Oh, the crowd's lucky for seeing him twice on one show." Calls out Brodus Clay, and Brodus Clay beats The Miz. No, not a big deal there. Then we got what do we get? Oh yeah, the match between Christian and Cody Rhodes. Pretty good match, and Christian got the win over Cody Rhodes, which was quite surprising for his official return singles match, and is your new Intercontinental Champion. It was a pretty good match, I had to say, and hopefully this will lead to a feud in the upcoming months for Christian and Cody Rhodes. And then we got the match that everyone, probably half the people paid to see, CM Punk versus Bryan Danielson. And CM Punk cut a promo saying if 10 years ago you told Vince McMahon if CM Punk and Bryan Danielson would be in your main event match, in your title match on a pay-per-view, he would be like, who in the hell is CM Punk and Bryan Danielson? And his head would explode. And he said they've been up and coming. Pretty much they came through the indies same time. They've known each other for 10 years. AJ came in and wished Punk luck. Punk walked out, and then the match began. It was just a very fun technical match. The crowd was 50-50. Yes chance all night, no chance. Let's go Punk, let's go Bryan, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. Very, very fun match. This match, I believed, went half an hour long. A lot of technical submission holds, which you never, some of them never ever see in WWE. That kick to the head move, it was pretty good, pretty cool. That if you watch Super Dragon Indies, you gotta see that move in the WWE ring, which was like, whoa. Even the announcers didn't know the name for that move. I think it was surfboard kick to the head. Can't remember. But it was a very fun match, and then the last 10 minutes of the match were just tremendous. A lot of pinfalls, a lot of near falls, a lot of kicks to the head. The label lock, and then it came when Danielson got the label lock in. But Punk rolled up, so Danielson's shoulder was on the ground, and then 1, 2, 3, CM Punk got the win over Bryan Danielson. But right after the 3 count hit, CM Punk got the tapped out to the label lock. So it was either CM Punk messed up the spot when it was supposed to tap right at the 3, or that was meant to happen, saying that Punk tapped out. If he didn't get his shoulders, if Punk didn't roll up Danielson and get his shoulders to the mat, he wouldn't have won the match. He would have lost the WWE Championship, which will lead to the No Way Out pay-per-view. So this feud will continue. Hopefully, this feud will last till SummerSlam, and if it does, hopefully Danielson wins the WWE Championship, which he is deserving for. And tremendous match. Must see if you didn't go watch this. And then we got the squash match, Ryback versus Camacho with Hunico in the corner, and Ryback got the win. Obviously, Camacho got a slam, but Ryback kicked out at not even one half a count. Then we got the main event, John Laurinaitis versus John Cena, and pretty much John Cena dominated 10 minutes of this match. Laurinaitis got one part where he got Cena's arm onto the barricade, and then Laurinaitis got the chair, started beating up Cena. Cena came back. Laurinaitis did a low blow and ran off. Then Big Show came out, dragged Laurinaitis back into the ring, and F, Big Show pushed Laurinaitis onto John Cena. John Cena get it up to a FU. Then World's World Mass Destruction, punch to the face. Cena's knocked out cold. And Laurinaitis gets a 1-2-3. So Laurinaitis will have people power and continue to have his job on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. And that is your pay-per-view for you. The last match was just a comedy match, and it was so bad that it was so good to watch. And if you did not watch the pay-per-view, go check out the 2 title matches and go watch Christian win the Intercontinental Championship. And that is my review for Over the Limit. Decent show, not good, not bad. It was just in the middle. Danielson Punk saved the show, and the Fatal 4-Way was pretty fun to watch. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and that is all.